Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Riverview Farm by Cavalier Roy, a brand new map that released yesterday as I record this on the mod hub. It released on Friday afternoon, and according to the map description, this map is fully version 1.41 compatible, precision farming compatible. So, you know, we shouldn't have any problems, we shouldn't have any issues. Unlike Huron County, which it turns out, from my research into that map, that the reason why that save broke so terribly was because it's not patch 1.41 or precision farming compatible, ladies and gents. Basically, the Giant's default soil map does not work with any map larger than standard size currently. So if you have a 4x map or bigger, that's going to break things. And secondly, if you do harvest contracts on a map on a field that doesn't have environmental data, that doesn't have soil mapping and an environmental score, that too breaks the game. That's more of a game issue than the map issue, though. That's more of a bug with precision farming that Giants need to fix. But yeah, that was the cause. That's why when I did that harvesting contract, the minute it completed, I went to minus 999 million bucks and couldn't correct the issue. So instead, we're starting here on Riverview Farm, which is a fictional map. It's been like I say, it's been created by Cavalier Roy. I have started in start from scratch mode, ladies and gents. So I don't own any land, don't own any vehicles. We are going to try again with the whole start from scratch thing. However, I'm going to be a little bit more smarter this time with how I approach things. I can see we have some grass fields on the map, so that means there will be baling contracts, hopefully, fingers crossed. And that also means there will be other contracts for us to do. Fingers crossed. So yes, we've got all manner of fertilising and loads of good things like that. I'm not going to do harvesting. Stay away from that. Ploughing. Sowing. There's a sowing contract. For barley. For 20 grand on field 21. That might be a nice little start to the series. The only seeding contract out there. There's a whole bunch of supply contracts, which we can't do because obviously we don't have anything. So yes, let's start with a nice little seeding contract. The field 21, which is 6 acres, so it's not massive. And they want barley, ladies and gents. Right. Let's have a look on the map now. Field 21 is located just over here. So I'm currently at the shop here. So we go out the road. We go north a bit. We follow the bendy road. Follow the bendy road. No, we don't follow the bendy road because we need to go across. And then we need to follow the tracks and stuff. Get to the field. Like I say, the map is split up by a couple of by this river and stuff. So we'll see. Right, we're going to need some seed as well, ladies and gents, obviously. I might just get some big bags because they're cheaper than pallets. I'm going to buy 6. I don't know how much I'm going to need. I'm not going to do fertilising. We're not going to fertilise. So we've got this lovely New Holland T7. Tractor. Interestingly, doesn't lease it with the crop sensors, ladies and gents. I guess because we all know that there's no actual you've got that. Let's see how this bad boy operates then, ladies and gents. Looks like it's going to hold more fertilizer than it is seed. I may have bought too many bags of seed, ladies and gents. Yes, most likely. But let's go off and do our first contract. Now, I'm not going to repay the loan, the outstanding loan. Ooh, traffic's on the correct side of the road, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, that's a good point. We have a road network. Like I say, I've not looked at this map. I literally just downloaded this map yesterday because it was a new map on the mod hub. Out of all the new maps that were added yesterday on the mod hub, this one looked like the one that I could actually play on. And I was like, yeah, let's give it a go. Like I say, fictional UK map. I admit the art style leaves a little bit to be desired. I'm just trying to work out where I need to actually go. Look at that, a lot of trees. Field 21 it will be. Now, apparently on this map, all the hedgerows and stuff are removable. If you wanted to, if you could go into the demolition mode of the game, and everything is removable. Can I get out of this field? Anyway. No. There's a wall and there's no gate. I've got to follow that road round then. The funs of playing a UK map, ladies and gents. Lots of hedges. Lots of barred, restricted access. Half the challenge is finding how to get to the field. And then working it is like the secondary consideration. Oh, Delores. Oh. Saved it. So we want barley. Let's remember to change seed. Because I do have a little bit of a habit of not changing seed, ladies and gents. Unfolded. Double check what the lady did want. She wanted barley. Barley is what she'll get. So yes, much different map to Huron County. Definitely not as vast and as flat. Also, yesterday on the Mod Hub, we got the update for the Calmsden Farm map, ladies and gents. We got the new version of Calmsden Farm with quite a big change log from Oxygen David. Unfortunately, I can't use that map in my Let's Play series because it means I would have to start a new save. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the new version of the map, and I'm possibly going to use it down the road on my multiplayer server. I might put it on the multiplayer server next time round. Variable seed rate we are using high. Now we're using low. Now we're using medium. And back to high seed rate again. So the variable seeding is doing its thing currently. As we travel around this wonderful field. %, seed left. Might not need all them bags I bought, but we'll hang on to them. We'll hang on to those extra bags because we'll probably use them for contracts a little bit down the road. So yeah, we're back in August, ladies and gents. I'm going to be playing 3-day months on this Let's Play, on this series. We're going to be playing 3 days per month. We're not going to be playing with the growth calendar turned on, so we're not going to have to worry about seasons, which means hopefully we can get lots of contracts throughout the year doing lots of fun and varied things. The visual period is also going to be set to June, locked at June, so it stays nice and sunny and nice and bright every day. It obviously can still rain, but we won't get any snow or anything ridiculous, and it means we will have plenty of daylight for me to record things. Right, I'm going to put the time scale up though. I'm going to increase the time scale. I'm not going to play on real time because, like I say, we are playing 3-day months, so it gives us a bit of time to get jobs done. It's more to future-proof me in the future once we get to the stage in the series where Delores here has her own land, has her own farm, and has her own jobs to get done. And obviously, the more land we have, the more fields we have, the more work she has to do. Therefore, the more days we're going to need to be able to do it. Yeah, contract so far going well. We might finish a contract in the same episode that we started it, ladies and gents. That'd be nice. I'll tell you what though, I am still a little, well, I'm not a little annoyed, I'm very annoyed with the last week and Farming Simulator. This game has spent the last 24 hours on the naughty step. It has been on the naughty step for me because of the way it messed me about with Huron County and the way the game is broke and didn't work properly. Like I say, if I'd have started that series if I'd started on that map on the previous version, the 1.3 version of Farm Sim, without precision farming, I'd have been fine. We would have had a great old time playing that map. However, the new game update and obviously precision farming does mean a lot of things need to be, sadly, a lot of modders are now going to be forced to go back and make changes to their work to make it, you know, work with the update. We've already seen that with a lot of script mods. A lot of script mods this week have been updated. Mod authors have had to update their mods because of the way Giants have changed some of the scripting language, some of the scripting methods in the game with patch 1.4, which actually broke a lot of the script mods. That was why initially on PC, when patch 1.4 came out, you could not start the game. You could not load the game because basically all the script mods were using an out-of-date language, basically. They were using out-of-date formulas and codes and bits and bobs because Giants had changed everything and not told anybody. And again, there was an interesting post I read from, you know, quite a good mod maker who specialises in script mods, who actually found the reason why, and it's all to do with custom specializations and the way you inject your script mods into the game and into vehicles and equipment and things like that. It's all to do with how you register your mod in the game, and basically Giants have changed all the coding for that. So the method that people have been using for the last 3 or 4 farm sim games no longer works. You have to use a different method and you have to use a different code to register your script mods into the game properly so as not to cause the errors that we were seeing with patch 1.4. And as a result, like I say, we've been getting a lot of updates to a lot of the script mods this week. Quite a few of them have been updated. There are some that still work perfectly fine. Things like GPS mod still works perfectly fine. I've been seeing a lot of people commenting and posting on both Steam and Giants that the GPS mod is broken. It's not broken. What you may have to do is reset your key bindings. If they haven't already been reset, the game may have already reset your key bindings, which is why the mod is broken, not working for you. In which case, you just need to go in and reset the keys and the controls for the mod, and it works. Like, I've been using GPS perfectly fine. You know, even though that mod hasn't had an update since February, so it's actually a couple of versions, the mod is a couple of versions behind the game version, still works fine. People commenting about things like auto drive and that. Well, auto drive was last updated in March. They seem to do an update once a month, so I would imagine we will get a update for auto drive possibly early May. Could be next week, and hopefully they will have shifted things over to the new standard. But auto drive was working fine for me on Huron because I got it working with the tractors delivering the wheat for me. So yeah, auto drive still works. Again, might be a keybind issue for those of you that are reporting problems with it not opening or not working in game. Or course play, people obviously like to blame course play for everything. Every time the game doesn't work, people always want to blame course play. But again, course play was updated this week, ladies and gents. So course play is up to date for the latest version of the game, the latest patch, precision farming. In fact, course play was one of the first mods to update to support the new version of the game and precision farming. So yeah, don't be blaming course play for any game issues. Someone had tried to blame course play for my contract failing on Huron. No. Someone even tried to blame the Better Contracts mod for my save on Huron failing. Like, no, because that's a mod that's been updated and works perfectly fine. But there we go. We are getting through the field. We're down to about 68% of our seed. So we haven't actually used that much, even though we are using a high seeding rate on this field. So this field must have very bad soil. Like I say, I've yet to see a map. And again, I haven't been able to check Stevie's map. Stevie's updated Elm Creek map, where he's used his own custom soil map. To see whether Stevie's done a soil map that removes the crap soil. Gives you a soil map that only features the two good types of soil. I know he did that in FS19 on a couple of his mod maps. On a couple of the maps Stevie released for FS19, his soil map was very kind to players. It didn't feature any of the silty clay or any of the grey stuff. It only featured the yellow and green soil types, which are the best and most nutritious for the crops. I know people will argue, well, that makes it a bit easy mode, but hey, you play this game however you want. If you want it easy mode, play it easy mode. Play the maps you want to play, you know. I could almost understand Stevie's reasoning behind doing a soil map like that, because again, it might vary. I'm not a geologist. I won't profess to be one. But again, it might be a case in some parts of the world, but certainly here in the UK, you would be hard pressed to travel, you know. If you travelled in a 2 kilometre by 2 kilometre square, which is the size of a farm sim map, and take soil samples within a 2 kilometre area of the UK, I bet you wouldn't find that many differences in soil type. I'm just saying. Just saying, you probably wouldn't find that much difference in soil type within a 2 kilometre area. I think Farm Sim overdoes it a bit. For obviously gameplay reasons and things like that. I love how people are so rude to come and slam my door when I'm recording. Maybe I left my door open because it's a lovely hot April day, the sun is shining, and I want to get a bit of air flowing through the room, you know. I want to create a bit of a breeze. I've got my windows open in front of me. Have the door open behind me so it creates a bit of a draft. A nice bit of breeze, gets a bit of the air moving, because obviously it gets a bit stifling in here. And yet some ass in the house comes and slams the door shut. What a dickhead. Ladies, we ain't got much more to do actually on this field. This field has gone very well. First contract, ladies and gents, is going to be complete. And I'm going to complete it on camera just to make sure it doesn't go wrong and we don't lose all our money and the game doesn't get broken. Oh, missed a bit. Missed a bit. Missed a bit. Yeah. We'll carry on. We won't tell. Just didn't see anything, Your Honour. Once the crop grows, they'll never notice that bit. They won't. You watch though, the trolling game will make me go and seed that bit to get 100%. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gents, it is very nice to be doing a contract that looks like it's going to complete in one single session of less than, you know, it's going to take me less than half an hour to bang this out. That's very nice, ladies and gents. Let me get a screenshot for the thumbnail while we're here. Nice seed at this. Again, still doing a high seeding rate. Not a very wide seeder. I think this is the same seeder I use on Calmston, is it not? I might have mine painted yellowy orange, but it looks very similar. So it's about 6 meters, 6.5 meters. You know, adequate for these size fields, definitely. You'd struggle to get anything a bit bigger in here. I have installed a few extra mods to this save that I didn't have available to me in Huron County, particularly in the department of plows. Give me some extra plows that might to make ploughing contracts a little bit maybe doable. But one of them I don't think I will be using on this map because I just don't think it will fit. So what we got, let's go and have a look actually. While I'm talking about the plows, let's see what I've added. We've got the Flexi Coil ST820. 24 meter. Yeah, that's not going to work on this map. Got the 2730 by John Deere. Now that could be an option. I'm not going to lie, that could be an option. It looks like it's ever so slightly on the cock, though. It's 7.9 meters wide, which is, again, nice for a plough. We then have the SM82, which is 26 meters, apparently. It folds up quite nice. And then we have, obviously, the Plough Platinum by Stevie, which is a modified version of the Culti Plough. And then we have the Salford that Giants released, which is only 6.2. We don't get the 10 meter one. I thought it was the 10 meter one that Giants had released, but alas, it's not. but we may get a plough, and I will buy the plough because I'm pretty sure none of the contracts are going to give me the modded plough as a possible equipment, as a possible option. So I'll have to buy and own a plough fairly early if I want to go off and do any ploughing contract. And I will also need a tractor of my own. Well, no, not necessarily, because I could still borrow the tractor for the contracts, but use my own plough, couldn't I? That's one way of doing it. There we go. Might as well just finish this last little bit that I missed earlier. You know, I want to get a reputation for doing a good job. At the end of the day. Bluffle Boffle Farming Services is in full swing, ladies and gents, here on Riverview Farm. Although technically at the moment there is no Riverview Farm because we haven't started one. You see, I didn't even, like I say, I didn't load the map up to have a look at it beforehand. I am seeing the map for the first time as I'm recording. I have no idea where the starting farm would have been on the map and what equipment you would have had, because I haven't loaded it up in New Farmer. It's just how it is. I'm going to be, like I say, I'm going to be finding things out as we go around. I don't know what kind of sell points we've got on the map. I don't know what kind of factories we've got installed. Looks like there is a there's something over there. Could be the BGA. Could be something else. Who knows? We may get a car and go for a little bit of a drive round, ladies and gents. Looks like sheds over there to me. Looks like sheds. But anyway, let's take this back to the shop. We're going to empty the seed out of the seeder because there's still 1,200, 1,293 litres. Sorry, that L was confusing me there for a minute. My eyesight being as bad. I was looking at that thinking it was saying 1. Yeah, there's definitely something, a big sort of complex up that hill. Let's have a look on the old mappy poos. What could that be? It could be all this lot. I wonder if that was the starting farm, ladies and gents. I wonder if that's where you would start in New Farmer. If that's your actual farm location. There's a debris crusher and a farm shop located on this little island. Dairy, fuel station, carpentry, tailors, cereal, BGA, spinnery, sugar mill, grape processing, oil mill, grain mill, sawmill, biomass heating plant, cheese dairy, bakery, livestock market, and Moondog farmers market. So yeah, there's a couple of places on the map. Looks like we've got a selection. Let's take this back to the farm. Take this back to the shop, not the farm. We don't have a farm. We will do one day, Delores. I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, interesting. I loaded up big bags. And the game decides instead to give me pallets, ladies and gents. Might just move those. Like I say, we'll hang on to them. Same goes for the big bags of seed. Because we will need those for more contracts. It's a little bit harder now that the I haven't got the crosshair enabled in the game anymore. See what I'm looking at when it comes to moving stuff. Ooh. Throw that. Come back. Just frees up the spawn area for any other mission critical vehicles. Obviously I don't have a sleep trigger at this point in time on the map. So, I'm just gonna have to operate from here at the store, and I hope they're gonna be happy to put up with me. Shame I can't open any of these buildings, really. That would have been quite useful. Right, let's cash in that contract then. And see what we're going to do next. A lot of spraying. That's got the new John Deere sprayer. Ooh. That would be field 27. Tell you what, ploughing jobs pay quite nice money. That one's nice. 20 acres for field 40. You know what? I reckon we could do that one, ladies and gents. Borrow the equipment. There it is. Oh, hello. My, you're a big plough, aren't you? You're a very big plough. Maybe too big. That's the Cavernland one, isn't it? Which is 6 meters. That's fucking massive for 6 meters. I mean, let's put Delores in the shop for scale. It's a big plough for 6 meters. But if we're going to do ploughing, I think we should get a good plough of our own. I quite like the idea of this one, ladies and gents. 58,000. We're gonna buy a plough of our own. And ladies and gents, we're gonna go off and we're gonna do a ploughing contract. So, which field was it? I didn't check. Field 40 on the map is Oh, it's that big one. That big beauty over there. Right. Off we go then, ladies and gents. Speed umps. Bit tight on these roads, isn't it? With the AI vehicles. What am I stuck on? Bloody traffic. It's not going to work, ladies and gents, I'm afraid. I need to be driving, obviously, down the middle of the road for a lot of this. What am I stuck on? Oh, this is terrible. I can't get free. Free there. Is it the freaking speed umps that I'm stuck on? I don't know. Oh! Yeah, I need to drive in the middle of the road, ladies and gents, to get round this map. Why do they make everything so tight, eh? Why does it have to be this tight? Guess we're going up here. I think even with that 6-metre Cavernum plough, I'd have struggled. I would have struggled. Right then, ladies and gents, I have started the ploughing. I will bring you all back for the next episode where we will continue with the ploughing. But we have reached the end of today's episode, ladies and gents, and hopefully, as we've already seen, things are going a little bit better on this map than they were on the previous one. So hopefully, this series is going to be a good one. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you all with more Farming Simulator content right here on the channel very soon. So don't forget to subscribe and enable your notification bell. For now, everybody, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Goodbye. Cheerio.